Are you ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this?
I heard the new thing, man, I'm trying to do. What you wanna do? Oh man, it's on you. One time with this wrong. Let me do it, do it. Blaze the path, coming through. For the people in the back, for the people in the front, for the people on the side, for the people on the front. The east and west, the north and south, you know it's kinda hasty. It's just another fact of life for me, really. And show them how we do it.
Welcome to Move It. Here's your host, Nick Vindin.
Hello and welcome to Move It, a show that says rules are for fools but points, they're for cools. We've got plenty of points lined up and plenty of cool players as well. Let's find out who's on our pods today. On our blue pod we have Amelia and Chanel. Looking nice and bright there, girls. Amelia, tell me all about your quest to become the fastest woman on earth.
Well, I really love go-kart racing. I've been interested in it for a very long time.
Fantastic. And you brought something along to show off as well.
Yes.
Tell me all about it. It's great.
Well, this is my race suit, and this is basically what I use every single time I go racing.
It's nice and bright so everyone
Yes.
can see you when you're zooming
Yes.
past them. There goes Amelia. Good stuff. And Chanel, you're really into dancing.
Yes, I love dancing. I've been dancing since I was 2 years old.
Fantastic. What kinds of things do you bust out?
I do ballet, jazz, tap, contemporary, and I'm also in troupe.
Next time I'll ask what dance moves you haven't mastered yet. You've got a lot under your belt already. And across on our yellow pod, we've got Zach and Jordan. Great to have you on the show, boys. Zach, you like all sports.
Yes, that's true. And I also really enjoy cricket.
Fantastic. Tell me about your background with cricket. I understand you've been doing that for a while and you've had some success too.
Yes, I've been playing rep cricket now for quite a while, and I also enjoy batting.
Nice. It's always good. Opening the batting, hitting the ball across the park. Good stuff. And Jordan, you've got something interesting, actually. You play a sport not too many people do.
Yes, I really enjoy playing baseball, and my favourite position is pitcher.
Nice. And how did you get into baseball?
I just follow my older brother.
Nice. Always good to take some advice from the older ones. Good stuff. All righty, well, we've met our four fantastic players. The question is, can they move it? Teams behind me are 5 screens. Words are going to fly like fastballs into our screens like this. You'll then have 45 seconds to try and match up our words with statements of fact that I give you. For every match you get right, you'll score 5 points. And here's the best part. If all your matches are right and you come in under 45 seconds, then all the time still left on that game clock will get converted into bonus points. It's time for round 1. This one's coming in over the plate. It's time to move it and match it. At the start of today's episode, we had a go-kart race to decide which team would be going first. No surprises, our blue team was the quickest one around the Move It course. However, they want to go second, so it's yellow up first. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
What to watch? We are looking for things to watch. Let's find out what things we're watching inside our yellow team screens. We have a film, TV, musical, play, and sports. Now we need to watch those ramps. Who's joining me up there?
Me.
Well, let's move it. Up here comes Zach. Film, TV, musical, play and sport. And for someone who's such a good cricketer, I know your hand-eye coordination is going to be fabulous. 45 seconds on the clock, 5 points for every match. Here's fact 1. You watch Move It on one of these. Move It.
TV.
TV's locked in screen 1, running up the ramp. Fact number 2, these are also called movies. Move it.
Film.
Number 3, you support your team by watching them play. Move it. Zach is locking in sport, not yet. Yeah, it's in on screen 3. Number 4, Frozen and Wicked are both types of this. Move it.
Musical.
And number 5, drama, comedy, theatre, Shakespeare. Move it. Nice work there, Zach. Wasn't he fast on those ramps? Was he right, though? Light them up. He sure was. Zach's seen that one like a beach ball and he's pumped it through the covers. All the answers in the right spot. Well, yours in the right spot. Let's find out. On screen number 1, you watch Move It on one of these. I'm trying to option the script as a film. It's not going so well. Move It at the moment only being seen on TV. I'll change that. Don't worry, Zach. On screen 2, these are also called movies. Films. On screen 3, you support your team by watching them play your sporting team. On screen number 4, Frozen and Wicked are both types of this. They're not plays. They certainly are pause and stop movies, those ones. But the most correct answer was musical on screen 4. And on screen 5, drama, comedy, theatre, Shakespeare. You get where I'm going. We're talking about plays. And what play from our yellow team, Zach, has picked up 5 matches and 25 points. Zach is relaxed. Back to the pod, please, Zach. Now it is our blue team's turn. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
Back of the net, we are looking for types of sport. Let's find out what sports are inside our blue team screens. We have tennis, cricket, Aussie rules, soccer, and rugby league. We've got our sports. Now we need a player. Who's joining me on the ramp?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Amelia. Tennis, cricket, Aussie rules, soccer, and rugby league. All fantastic sports in their own right. Sorry, go-karting wasn't up there. Obviously, the supercomputer doesn't know too much about it. 45 seconds on the clock. Here's fact 1, Amelia. Bowl at the stumps and hit a 6. Move it.
Cricket.
Cricket's locked in. Fact 2, great pace. In England, I'm called football. Move it.
Soccer. Soccer? Yes.
Great teamwork there, consulting with the pod. Serve, volley, and drop shot over the net. Move it.
Is it? Yes.
Chanel, Amelia, teamwork supreme. Fact 4, handball to pass and kick a 6-point goal. Move it. Handball to pass.
Rugby league.
And fact 5, don't forward pass and score a try. Move it. Amelia, nice work. Forget Mark Webber, forget Daniel Ricciardo. I think we've got a new fast one on the scene right now. The Supremo, light it up for Amelia. Well, 3 of them are right, Amelia. And you will be pleased to know you were in record time there. 3 out of 5 ain't bad. Where were the other 2? On screen number 1, we had cricket because you bowl at the stumps and you try and hit a 6. On screen 2 in England, I'm called football. Indeed, soccer as we call it in Australia. On screen 3, serve, volley and drop shot over the net. Or if you're playing with me, double fault and donkey drop, tennis. On screen number 4, handball to pass and kick a 6-point goal. Of course, if you kick a goal in AFL, it's worth 6 if it's through the post there. And on screen 5, don't forward pass and score a try. Well, you can't pass in Aussie rules. You need to handball. So we needed rugby league in screen 5. Still a terrific start. 3 matches, Amelia, for 15 points. Well done. Speed your way back to the pod. I know you'll be there in a second. Let's check in on those scores. Our blue team, they're on 15 points. And our yellow team swooping up some bonus points. They're on 38 points. A sizzling start from both our teams after the break. It's more time for Sixers right here on Move It.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
What a scorching display. Our teams have burnt up those ramps. Someone get a fire extinguisher. There's more coming. Time for our teams to make a move. From burning up the ramps to setting those pods alight. Now it's time for our buzz around. I'll be asking a series of questions. If you think you know the answer, hit that buzzer. Get it right, you'll score 5 points. Get it wrong, it's not a big deal. It'll just slide across to the other team. After every question, we'll reveal a new image and we'll use those images for a big game of Move It at the end. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for round 2.
You ready for this?
You're scaring me, supercomputer. I'm always here. We are looking for deadly animals. Hands close to those buzzers. They won't bite. Here's question number 1. What is the largest of all the big cats? Blue team.
Is it the lion?
It's not the lion. Any guesses there, Yellow?
Tiger.
It is the tiger. Question 2. What planktonic marine creature starts with the word jelly?
Jellyfish?
It is jellyfish. My relationship with them is purely platonic. Number 3. What animal is called the king of the jungle? Yellow.
Lion.
Lion is right. Question 4. What slithering animal doesn't have eyelids?
Snake.
Snake is correct, Yellow. And number 5. What creature starting with salt is the largest of all living
Saltwater crocodile.
reptiles? Saltwater crocodile is right. Snapping up those answers. They'll do the same on the ramps. Who's joining me up there?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Chanel and Jordan. We've got a lion, a tiger, jellyfish, snake, and a saltwater crocodile. In my books, they're all pretty scary animals. Here's something that isn't scary. We're going to give you 5 facts back to back now. You'll then have 45 seconds to try and match up those facts with the images on your screens. Supercomputer, show me the facts, please. Fact number 1, I don't have a backbone. Fact number 2, I can be called a cobra and a boa. Fact 3, in The Wizard of Oz, I was searching for courage. Fact number 4, my most recognisable feature is a pattern of dark vertical stripes. And fact number 5, I also come in fresh water varieties. Plenty to ponder. There are 5 facts. We've got 45 seconds on the clock to move this.
Jellyfish.
2. Do number 2.
Snake. 4.
Lion for 3.
2. 3.
No, try
Lock it in. Lock it in.
5.
Scream out those answers for your
Lock it in,
teammates.
Lock it in. 5.
Chanel's in,
Lock it in.
John's still working.
No, 5. Lock it in. 4. Lock it in.
Nice work there, Jordan, and superb help there from Zach as well. Really makes the difference when you've got the help of the pod. But we're starting off on Chanel's side of the ramp. Turn it green. Almost all green, as a matter of fact. Nice work there. Hardest ones are in the right spot. Where was the missing match? Well, on screen number 1, we were looking for a jellyfish on screen number 1. On screen number 2, we needed a snake. Why? Because it can be a cobra and a boa, of course. On screen number 3, in The Wizard of Oz, I was searching for courage, the lion. On screen number 4, my most recognisable feature is a pattern of dark vertical stripes, a tiger. And on screen number 5, I also come in freshwater varieties. Not the freshwater snake, that would be petrifying if that was the case. Of course, a saltwater crocodile can also be a freshie as well. 3 matches for our blue team. That was pretty fresh. 15 points. Nice work there, Chanel. And what a lovely smile as well. Now, it is our yellow team's turn. Oh, Jordan. Well, Jordan, there's an old adage, slow and steady wins the race. You certainly have. 5 matches, all looking nice and green for 25 points. Well done, Jordan. Marvellous sportsmanship. Back to the pods we travel. Avoid the water snakes on your way there. I'm not going to avoid a score check. We're going to do that right now. Our blue team, they're on 35 points. And our bonus points to Primos. It's yellow on 110 points. Well, we'll be slithering up the ramps and stalking those buzzers. Get ready to claw for points right here on Move It.
Ready for this? You ready for this?
Crikey, what gameplay we've witnessed so far. Our teams have been very cautious on the ramps. They've avoided all the banana skins so far. More where that came from. It's time for our teams to get a move on. It's also time for me to lift the stakes. Every answer is worth 10 on the pods and another 10 for every correct answer on those ramps. 100 points up for grabs. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for our double points round. Call me nuts. Supercomputer, I've called you much worse. We are looking for food things. Hands close to those buzzers. Here's question number 1. What bakery item, starting with B, originated in Poland?
Bread.
Not bread. I'll finish the question. What bakery item, starting with B, originated in Poland and is shaped by hand into the form of a ring? What do we think?
Bagel.
Luke? A bagel is correct. Question 2. What delicacy, starting with T, is harvested using trained pigs or dogs?
Truffles.
Truffles is correct. How very sophisticated there, Zach. Number 3. What sticky golden food is stored in a beehive?
Honey.
Honey's correct, Blue. Question number 4. What Australian bakery treat, starting with C, features half a croissant? Timed out there. We needed cronuts. And number 5. What do chickens lay? Yellow team.
Eggs.
Eggs is right. For bonus point, what came first, chicken or the egg? Just kidding. All righty, well, we've got our images. Now we need some facts. Who's joining me on the ramp?
Me.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Zach and Amelia. We've got all of the delicious items that you could possibly want to feast on. And this time around, we'll have one fact at a time to feast your ears and eyes on. Here's the catch, though. You're only getting one. Yes, you know that. But you've got to wait for me to finish that fact and say move it before you start running away and gobbling up all these yummy foods. Here's fact number 1. I am an edible fungus. Move it.
Truffles.
Running up the ramp, fact number 2, I can come in plain, blueberry and onion varieties. Move it.
Bagel. Bagel.
Remember, just 10 seconds on the clock. You've got to be in there. Number 3, you can have me scrambled, poached or fried.
Eggs,
Move
eggs,
it.
eggs. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Number 4, in ancient Egypt, I was used as an embalming material. Move
Honey,
it.
honey.
And fact number 5, half of me originated from a French pastry. Move it. The double lock in there. Amelia was making triple sure of that one. Well, she likes to put her foot to the floor. Is she going to jump off the floor when she sees the answers? Yes, she will. Nice work, Amelia. All the answers right where they needed to be. I wonder if our players at home had just as much luck. On screen number 1, I am an edible fungus, a fungi. We needed truffles there, truffles. On screen 2, I can come in plain blueberry and onion varieties, a bagel. On screen number 3, you can have me scrambled, poached or fried. My friend Benedict is always loving his eggs. On screen number 4, in ancient Egypt, I was used as an embalming material, honey. And on screen 5, half of me originated from a French pastry. Well, that is the croissant part of the cronut there. The donut goodiness coming through. 5 matches, 50 points. Full throttle there from Amelia. The Reds going nicely there. Now it's our yellow team's turn. Zach. Nice. Zach's just notched up a half century. That little wave of the bat, he's pretty happy with that. 1 through to 5. 5 matches in our double points round. That's 50 points. Oh, Zach, all business. I'll tell you what, very serious. Teams, come and join me on the ramp. Get those celebrations ready. And the cricket fans will love this. Both of our teams have cracked the century mark. Our blue team, they nailed 105 points. And our yellow team, they're our champions on 180 points. Well, the boys know it's all business from here on in. Next comes our bonus prize round. Boys, get switched on, get prepared, get thinking. Can you win it?
Yes.
Oh, yes, very relaxed. I can't rattle them at all. And blue team, have you had fun on the show today?
Yes.
Well, keep up the coolness, the general coolness, and keep those eyes locked on these prizes.
Every contestant on Move It takes home a copy of Discovery Kids' 5,000 Amazing Facts from Paragon Books, an entry voucher to the 18-hole indoor course from Unreal Mini Golf, and a Move It USB wristband.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Zach and Jordan, they could be twins because they work as one. Perfect teamwork all day to get you to this big moment on our bonus prize stage. Boys, up until now, I've been asking you to match up our words and our images with statements of fact. But in our bonus prize round, I need you to put those words or put those images in order. That order could be anything. It might be shortest to tallest. It might be smallest to biggest. Put those screens in the right order and you'll be taking home our bonus prize. Let's find out what 2 categories our supercomputer feels like offering you.
Ready for this?
We have bona fide and massive. What category do we want, boys?
Massive.
Massive, just like your effort today, boys. It has been massive. I'm going to put 5 continents on your screen. I'm going to need you to organise those continents from the one which is smallest in terms of its landmass on screen number 1 to the continent which is largest in terms of its landmass on screen number 5. Supercomputer, let's go continental. We have Africa, Australia, Asia, Antarctica, and North America. Which of these continents is the smallest landmass? Which continent is biggest? Well, we need that on 5. And we've got 45 seconds to move it. What's the smallest?
I reckon Africa. North or...
Think of the map. We've all looked at it. There's no rush. Zach and Jordan. Well, we've moved from Test cricket, which is all about focus, to 2020 cricket, which is hit as many as you can, as quick as you can. Have they hit all the right ones? Let's find out. Well, they've bookended their answers very nicely. Boys, that is still a good effort. You got the first one and you got the last one. Got a little lost in the middle. What did we need? On screen number 1, we had Australia. 7 million square kilometres there. Then we needed Antarctica. It's making sense now, isn't it? Thinking about the map, boys. 13 million square kilometres and a little bit more for good measure. Then North America, 24 million square kilometres. There's a lot in Canada, isn't there? And the United States. And Africa came next, 30 million square kilometres. And last of all, Asia. It is a massive slice of the planet we're on. 44,570,000 plus square kilometres. That is what I call a big continent. Boys, you've played so well today. It seems only fair we unleash the prize monkey.
You and 3 friends are all set for 1 hour of gameplay with this WizKids Family and Friends pack from Timezone. And then you can learn illusions, juggling, magic and more with the Professor Murphy collection, thanks to Paragon Books. Get your game face on with an Unreal Mini Golf family voucher, all thanks to Unreal Mini Golf.
4 superstars with an out-of-this-world performance today. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching. We'll see you next time on Earth, right here on Move It. Show me some moves.